Hello everyone and welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Craft Bags and Fashion. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. Thanks for your encouragement. And if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, kindly do so. Kindly like our video, share and subscribe. Really matter. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start my zip from this place, this upper part, not here. Bring it closer so you can see it from here. So you leave some excesses in case of putting your zip end so that it won't be affected. So try to leave some excesses at the end, at each end. So I'm going to start with this. Stop at the other end. You see, this is it. So I'm leaving excess. Now I'm going to bring in my lining. Like I showed you in the introduction class, that this is a suede lining. You can also use your normal lining. So it will be the same thing. Just because I'm sewing it on the wrong part, of it. The wrong part. I'm sewing down the wrong part of the lining. Because I'm taking them one after the other for easy understanding. So just put it down. So now you can see this is it. Now I'm going to turn it out like this. I'm going to turn it. Try as much as possible to turn it out this way. Turn it out. Then top stitch. Top stitch it. Try as much as possible. Top stitch it. And that is all about it. So I'm going to do the same thing. This same thing I did here, I'll do it on the other part and I'll be right back. So now the next step, I see I've done the two. The next thing to do now is to fix our zip edge. Put in one side, put in the second side. Okay. Put it in. So that is it. Then you can see I've notched every part of it. I've notched everything, both the lining, the leather, and everything. So the first thing. So now the first joining we are going to do is to join the inner lining. We are going to join the inner lining, and you are going to start from the side that is carrying the purse, the inner purse. So now the notch parts together. The notch parts together. So. Can see. So you take down the second side also. Just the way you did. It's very simple. Just take it down. Yes. Sewing. There's nothing too hard or too serious to do. You see? Just like that. Just like that. So now we are going to start the second joining the same way we did that. But note that while doing the second part of the bag, we will leave some space so that you have some space to turn the bag out with, because we will have to turn out the bag and we will need space. So you can leave your space at any part. So I'll be leaving space on this part. I'll be leaving space here. I'll be leaving, it's not compulsory the space is much, just little space for you to turn out the bag with. So I'm just going to stitch down this part. Just going to put down this part and leave an opening. You can see there's an opening here. There's an opening here so that I can be able to turn out the bag, and I will do the other side of it and I'll be right back. So this is, can you see? This is it. Now this part will be the opening, we'll be turning it out. So now the same thing we did for the lining, we are going to do the same thing for the body panel. So the wrong side, this wrong side, this the right side is facing the right side. So bring the notch parts together, then join it the same way we did the lining, the same thing. But this time around, we are not leaving any space. We are joining everything together, both the front and back panel. Both the front and back panel, we are joining them together. So there's tendency for it to have excesses, but it doesn't really matter. Just let it be. The excesses does not really matter. So just do it the same way we did that. So I'll join everything together and I'll be right back. You can see the inner and the main body panel, the both parts are ready. Now the next thing we want to do is to attach our D-ring. Yes, we'll be putting our D-ring. This is our D-ring. This is the small size of our D-ring. So I'll be putting it on both ends here. That is where I'll be closing these ends with D-rings. I'll be closing them with D-rings. So this is how I'll be fixing it in, like this. If you look at it well, you can see that not where the zip is, but before the zip, the D-ring parts will go inside. Then the zip will follow by, and the lining will follow suit. The three will be together like this. Then take it down. Don't forget the D-ring first, followed by the lining, followed by the zip, then the lining will follow suit. So just stitch it down like that, and you cut out the excess. Make sure you secure it well. Make sure you secure it well, so you can see this is where it's ending. The same thing to the other side also. The D-ring. So the D-ring will go in first. The down part will go in first. Then the zipper. Then the lining. You can see the three will be together. So I'm going to stitch it like this. That is all. The next thing now is to turn it out. Now, since the zipper is inside already, it's just to open the zip. Then try to turn it out. That is why it doesn't really need much macro or putting carry board, putting macro, because of the turning, to ease your stress and all. So that is it. And note, you can increase your size. Like I do say, this any size bag does not really mean that is the permanent size for that bag. Like as the inches of this is 11, you can decide to increase it to 12. As the height is 8, you can decide to increase it to 9, depending on your preference. Depending on your preference. So the main thing is getting the pattern right. So getting the pattern right. The other thing, the other part of it, the measurement, the height and the width can be your preference, how you want it to be. But the main thing is getting the pattern right. So now, this part that we left open, we are going to try to take it down. You can use your hand and you can also use your sewing machine just to give it a neat stitching. So I'll do that and I'll show you the final look of the bag. Okay. So this is the final look. You can see this is the bag. You can see, isn't it beautiful? So this is the handle where you can put your strap, and this is my strap. We measured 2.5 inches by 25. The only thing I did for this one is just to fold it in, then stitch it down on both sides. So I'll be putting my strap here on both ends. So this is how the bag is. Very simple to do. Very, very simple. So this is how the bag is. So I can endow my bag with my chain and my accessories, anything of your choice. I can just endow the bag with it. Endow the bag with it. Then I put my chain also. Perfect. So just give it a finishing look, and that is all about the bag. You can see it. Can you see? And that is all about it. See you in our next video. Thank you. And you can drop your questions below. If you have any question at all, you can drop it below and I will be back to answer you. Thank you and God bless.